Hi ma'am, I would like to ask that when and how to move on from our old friendships where my friend has formed other groups of friends while I still feel she is my best friend.
Hi. First and foremost, thank you so much for sharing this. Now, moving on with your question, the situation at hand is that the other person has moved on and you haven't. You're feeling stuck. Now, how to improve that? I've listed down few things for you, and I'm gonna tell you how. But before that, we need to understand why. Why are you feeling so stuck in this present situation? So, you being the adolescent, in that adolescent age, you need to understand in this particular age group, we feel that the friendships are our safe space, our identity anchors, and somebody who can emotionally mirror. You feel that okay, this person has the same issues and they're dealing with the same situations like we are, so you have that emotional mirror kind of a situation with your friends around. Now when one friend moves on but you aren't able to move on, it could be because of some misunderstanding, it could be because that there is a change in place, or the vicinity has changed, or your school has changed, or that person probably would have gone to some other place because of some transfer or anything. The reason could be anything, and you're still kind of the situation remains the same, that your friend moves on and you are there. Now when that happens, you kind of start to feel that oh, you're losing yourself, you are losing that how you saw yourself as his or her friend. So that particular feeling of rejection suddenly becomes more overwhelming for adolescents to handle at their own level sometimes. So at that particular time, you need to understand that in your age, definitely you feel the bonds and the relationships much deeper than what you used to feel earlier when you were little, right? But at the same time, at this particular age, you are also in a phase of developing the coping mechanism. You haven't gone through that particular phase of being developed, with respect to the coping mechanism. So that needs to be taken care of. Now we understood why you're feeling what you're feeling. Let's understand how to overcome this. Now there are 7 simple points which I have curated for you in as simple language as it can be. The first one is acknowledge. Let's just acknowledge. Acknowledgement is something wherein you acknowledge that okay, yes, I am feeling what I am feeling. I am feeling weird, I am feeling lost, I am feeling guilty, I am feeling so many other emotions, and I am feeling so negative inside me, I am feeling rejected. Whichever negative emotion you are feeling, just acknowledge it. But now also understand, even if it is guilt, acknowledge without shame. Now how to acknowledge? You can start to journal, you can talk to somebody who is at a safer place, or you can portray it from your art, music, whichever is your external source of experimentation. You can do that in a safe place, in a safe environment. The second is separate their choice from your worth. How? Your mind will start to say, oh, I wasn't good enough, I think I am a bad friend, I think I have done this, maybe मैंने उस दिन ये कहा था and this happened, something or the other is always going on. Now you need to reframe it. How? It is their choice that they would like to move on from you, from your friendship, from this place, from whatever. But that is their choice. Their choice is still not your worth, right? You are still a complete individual. You are still as lovable as you were before, and you have all the rights and all the abilities to move forward in abundance, in happiness. So this is the. Now the third point is spot the meaning and not the hurt. Like, what lessons I have learned. For example, they made a choice to move on, but you also have a choice to understand that okay, I have learned this particular thing, that I will make friends who is so and so. You have your choices. You also are understanding in this age that what you like, what you do not like, and embrace it, acknowledge it again, right? So what different things you can do the next time in your friendship which may not lead you to these situations. Maybe if you are in this particular situation all over again in some with some other friend, maybe how would you respond in a better manner? That can also be learned, right? So this is one thing. So turn your pain into your wisdom, right? Now the fourth point is balance honoring the past with making space for the present. This is very important. Now how to balance that? You are at one side, you're honoring your past and you're also embracing the present and you're making space for the new friends. Now how is that happening? So you need to understand that you can be okay, smiling at the memories. Oh, I made great memories with this particular friend of mine, but at the same time you can also embrace that, oh, I miss them. You know, you are a human being, you are allowed to do that. Why to shut down your feelings? First thing. Now how to balance that is spend time with your present classmates or your neighborhood friends or the other groups. Don't wait that one day this feeling of whatever vacuum you are feeling at this point will get over, and then next day there will be a bright sunshine and we will move forward and this will happen, and then there will be a very nice good friend who will enter my life and I will have a better place. That won't happen, dear. That's not how life works, right? That maybe for some people it may, but this is not how it generally happens. So what you need to understand it, you are not replacing your friend. You cannot replace that particular individual. What place that particular individual held in your life will always be that way, right? So you're not replacing them, rather you're reclaiming the parts of yourself to evolve as a better person, as a stronger individual, right? So that is something which we need to take into account. Now the fifth point is watch out for inner loops. This is again very important. We will constantly be having our mind saying that, oh, I think they are happier without me. I think they didn't even care. See, look, they are so happy with their other groups or other classmates or at other place. And now what am I doing? Am I just waiting for the person to return? Am I just waiting that, okay, everything is over with me? That self-worth again is something which will be questioned again and again in your mind. Self-esteem will be shaking at some point or the other. Please understand, it is not your fault. So please get out of that inner loop. You need to understand that these thoughts will keep cycling in your mind as a loop, but stop and reaffirm and be mindful about them. This is something you really need to do. Now how to reaffirm? You can have good affirmations, positive affirmations about yourself. For that, if you would like, do leave a comment. I will tell you how to reaffirm or how to create good positive affirmations for yourself and for in general life. Now moving on to the sixth part is keep an anchor outside the friendship. Now I understand that this is the age where friends are the main anchors. They are the bestest buddies we can ever have. They are our world. Tu to jaan hai meri. Oh yes, that's true. But at the same time, you need to understand that when you lose a friend, it's like sometimes losing a structure. So you need to get that feeling back of you being the driver of your own life, right? So build new routines. You can have hobby classes, you can have neighborhood friends, or you can again journal about something good, right? And gratitude journals work wonders sometimes. And also find people within the families, like your siblings, cousins, parents. They are great. Grandparents, if possible, they listen and they also suggest you something good. Have that in loop also, because their experiences do count. The ones who are elder to you will be able to navigate you better. I know it is difficult to understand with the generation gap we are having, but find somebody who is safe to talk to, whom you will be able to affiliate to. That person is a good person to talk to, by the way, but a safe one, keeping all your secrets, right? Great. So last point is talk to your school counselor. Yes, this is very important. In case you are still unable to move forward, you are feeling stuck, you are feeling anything negative within, please do go to your school counselor, take an appointment. They are professionals. I am a professional, you can have my appointment as well, but first go to your school counselor because they are more within your vicinity, they are more approachable to you, right? So go to the school counselor, talk to them, and they will be able to guide you through. They will be able to facilitate and will make you understand what you are actually feeling at the point, and then will be able to overcome you in whatever manner they would feel fit to do that. Most importantly, do not label your feelings with big Google words, right? Keep this in mind and do let me know what next question you have for me, and I'll wait. Bye bye.